Hi, my name is Diana Britton, Managing Editor of WealthManagement.com. I'm here at the Riskalyze Fearless Investing Summit asking industry experts, what are the biggest drivers of growth for advisors in the future?
The biggest driver of growth for advisors next year is really going to be about creating a consistent and repeatable client experience. When you're consistent with your clients and you align them to their expectations, that's what ultimately drives referrals, that's what ultimately drives, their friends and family coming aboard, and that's what really drives growth in an advisory practice.
I really believe it's about engaging your clients and understanding their holistic financial life, bringing the data of their financial life together and then rendering it back to them in a digital environment so that anytime, anywhere, they can get a picture of how they're doing. And that, is a data project, but it's also a software project, but it leads to deeper and deeper advice and more engagement across the household and the family than ever before for advisors. So if I had one thing that I would urgently say that you should focus on is how do you kind of reach further into your clients' financial lives, bring that information together so they can see it in one place and then you can advise them more deeply.
I see two huge drivers of growth for advisors over the next couple years. One of them is actually the inorganic side. We've got a lot of people that are going to leave this profession, they're going to retire, and for advisors to be able to stay in this profession, find those that need a place for their clients and go work with them, bring them in. That's a huge growth driver for advisors that want to stay in this business. The other one is figure out how to delegate things. This is the best lesson I can teach anybody is figure out what to delegate. In our Carson coaching materials, we have one of our most popular resources is 100 things an advisor can delegate. And sometimes when I do this with people, they might have 70 to 80 things on that list that they realize they're still doing, which is not their maximum value add to their clients. When you can delegate that over and actually let go of things, you can go serve more people, help democratize advice, and have a bigger impact out there in the world. And that's going to allow you to grow your firm.
There is no secret sauce to growing the business. And if you look at what the best in the business are doing as it relates to bringing in new households and new clients, you notice one thing about all of them. All these advisors are what I call relentless prospectors. And so if I had to guess what would drive net new growth for advisors next year, it's their ability to go out and tell their story, talk about the impact work they're doing, and remind clients, COIs, and people in their network that they're in business. This has never been a more critical time than now to be an advisor. Advisors need to remind people of what they do and how valuable they are. And so the number one way to drive new business is to get personal introductions from clients and people within their network.
I really think that making sure that you have a face for your brand is such a huge opportunity for advisors right now, and especially in 2023. So think about who from your company, who from your business really embodies what your business is all about, can communicate your value proposition well, get them on camera, get them on podcasts, have them, posting their headshot with great takeaways on LinkedIn. The more you can put a face to your brand, the more you're going to have an opportunity for growth because people really buy and connect from people over brands.
Ultimately, the reason advisors really grow and create sustainable growth is because they create an amazing experience for their clients. The challenge, however, is that to do that, usually they struggle to do it at scale for many people. And so they end up having to cap how many clients they can have. And then growth stagnates. And that's fine if you're comfortable with a smaller lifestyle business. But if you really want to grow, you have to learn how to combine technology with personalization and humanization to create a great experience for your clients. For example, when they become a new client, why can't they be put into an automated sequence that feels authentic, like it's coming from you, that includes emails and text messages at timed intervals and goes out automatically? So now you can take on more clients and they can still feel a personalized human touch. And that's just one example.
People ask for future predictions, but all of my future predictions are generally wrong, at least from my perspective. Or let me restate that. I don't think they're usually absolutely correct. I don't think any of us are really in a position to predict the future. But here's what I do know. I do know that as markets continue to roll, the demand for objective advice will continue to increase. And those advisors that can continue to deliver on that objective advice and that promise to clients, continue to deliver trusted relationships with their clients, they're going to win.